Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I am the health record trainer for the CSB. And today we're going to focus on referrals and bookmarks and how they work and what they are. Okay, so first off, you want to have your bookmark box available. That way you'll be able to see bookmarks that you sent, and you'll be able to see bookmarks that were sent to you. So if you don't see a bookmarks box, don't stress out about it. You go to the main profiler bar, the view tab, and you'll see a little B and it says bookmarks. You just click it and click the visible right there. Okay. And remember, anything that you see on this chart is all fictional. We're in the training database. It's not real client information. Okay. So now that we've covered that, you can see in my bookmarks box, and it helps to really drag it out. Okay, this is a bookmark that I received. We usually do bookmarks to mark a spot in a chart. Okay, so just like a bookmark in a book, a bookmark in a chart basically holds a place in a chart. And so all I have to do if I receive a bookmark is double click on it, and it is going to open the page that was bookmarked. Now, this is usually a referral. Okay, so in this particular example that I'm showing you here, Dion Test was referred to the OTP program, and then the presenting problem says why. So I've got a bookmark that I've gotten a referral. It's taken me exactly to the place that other staff wanted me to see. This is why I'm referring Dion to you. Please reach out to him, and then I can follow up. Okay. So I'm going to close this, and I'll close Dion's chart. So how do you create this bookmark? How do you send this message to somebody? It usually starts with a referral. Okay. So the most things that are bookmarked are referrals and discharge notes. Okay, we're going to focus on referrals today, but the discharge notes work the exact same way. You're just clicking on the bookmark box in a different place. So let me show you what I mean. Okay, so what I'm going to do is right from my chart, you see a little button here at the client level of Hermione Granger's chart called referrals. So I'm going to click on referrals. I can see past referrals here, okay? But if I want to make a referral, I'm going to click on the plus to add a new one. The date is going to pull in the current date. The type, this is if you're doing an internal program referral, so I'm in intake and I'm referring this person to a mental health outpatient, we're going to use within Norfolk CSB. So within one program to another. To external, I have a whole video separate on doing external referrals. That's how you document that you referred them out somewhere else. And from external, that is like, let's say, if Centera calls and Centera is the one referring and we just want to document it. Okay. But the vast majority of referrals happen between one program to another. So for this example, I'm going to use within Norfolk CSB. That's also the one that you would use a bookmark for, which is the other focus of this video. Triage level, if it is a regular one program to another referral, we use routine. Emergency services uses this one called emergent. Everybody else typically uses the one that says routine. Referral company is what program or place is doing this referral. So if it's me and I'm intake, I'm going to do NCSB. Okay, that's a shortcut. You definitely want to either type CSB here, or I can type intake or your program name and then click the down arrow, and then it's going to narrow it down to exactly what I need. Okay, so I'm going to say intake. If it's an internal referral, you do not have to fill out this caller information, okay? Because we know that it's being referred by you and your name will appear right here on this provider. Where it says referral source, if it is an internal referral, one program to another again, you're going to select this one called CSB internal referral. And then as this presenting problem box, you're going to type, sorry, I can't talk and type at the same time, the reason you're referring this individual to a program. So if I'm referring someone to a substance use program, then I need to write something in there that shows that they need help with substance use. If you have an assessment or something else that you want the person to look at, particularly from intake, so you can say see intake for further information. You might see that. That just is saying, I just put a tiny little reason for referral here, but there's more information. You can look at the intake or whatever piece of information that you have. Okay. This company and section over here on the right-hand side, that's asking you what program or place you're referring to. Okay. So let's say I'm referring to a program at Tidewater Drive. So I'll put that location there and I'll say, maybe I'm going to refer them to OTP. Okay. So one of the things that's a little tricky about Profiler is we have done a lot of moving around lately. A lot of our locations have changed. So if you don't see the program listed that you need in here, double check your location because so many programs have moved. You might need to adjust your location to find the right cost center underneath of it. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go to this tab called Notes and Dates. I'm going to click the effective date of today. And where it says referral destination, if it is an internal referral, you want to select the one that says NA because we're not referring this client out into the community. We're referring this client to something between ourselves at the CSB. Okay, so now we're going to get to the bookmarking part. All right, so a lot of these screens in Profiler have this button at the very bottom next to the save and cancel and all these report buttons and different things you have access to. And the button is called bookmark. It has a little star and it says bookmark. And so I'm going to click bookmark. And where it says full name, this is like the subject line. Okay, so think of it when you're writing the subject line of an email, that's kind of what this is like, except we're just sending a bookmark instead of a lot of text. Okay, and because we're inside of Profiler, you can actually use names of clients and information in that bar because it's not email. Other people don't have potential access to it. It's within the Profiler database itself. So I'm going to say, something like that. You can use initials if you want to, that's fine. You just want to make it easily understood to the person receiving it, kind of a gist of what you're sending them. Okay. The type, okay, so for the vast majority, remember, like I said, it's going to be a program referral, but you pick the one that is the reason you are bookmarking. So I'm going to say program referral for this example. Status, there isn't anything in there. You don't have to select that. Okay. You never, ever, ever want to check this little checkbox here, automatically run this bookmark. I don't know why that's an option. What it will mean is every time you hit the navigator button to open any client, it will take you to this client every single time and it trips up people. Okay. So please don't check this box. Save for me means save a copy for yourself. I always leave that checked. Now, then you click send to. So this is where, who am I sending this referral to? Okay, so I know, and I'm going to pick on Michelle a little bit. Michelle Martin gets a lot of referrals for OTP. So I hope she doesn't mind me using her name in this. Okay, so I'm going to, you can either put the first name or the last name of the individual, hit tab, okay, and then it's going to take me just to that person. Now you could scroll down through the entire alphabet if you want to find your person, but I like this little shortcut of entering the staff's name and then the person that is highlighted blue. So I clicked on Michelle's name. That is who the bookmark is going to go to. We don't put anything in this notes box. Then I just click the effective date here. And then OK at the bottom. Now this is important too. You want to save your referral, because if I don't save this, there isn't anything for Michelle to go to. There isn't anything for her to look at connected to this bookmark, and it could make the bookmark not work at all. So you always want to make sure that you hit save on your referral screen. My referral will save in that list along with any other referrals that the person has. If I want to open it back up, I can just hit the click on it and it'll open right back. Okay, but I'm going to save that. And then I'm going to close her chart. Okay. And then I'm going to switch back to the home tab. So now, if you don't see your bookmarks box all the time, I usually minimize mine because it's in the way if you're not using it. So if you go to the globe at the very bottom of your screen, you'll see a little section called bookmarks. You can click on that. And then of course, you can expand it. You can expand these columns as well. Makes it just a lot easier to read. Okay. I'm going to hit the refresh. Because see, I knew that I had sent a bookmark. Sometimes it just takes a few minutes to appear. So if you know that you have something and it's not immediately showing, because maybe someone said, oh, they just sent it to you, just click on this refresh and it will refresh your bookmark. See how these say sent from and it's me? That means that these are the copies that I requested. So one went to Michelle and it will show pink on her bookmarks line. So it will be highlighted in pink until, and not this orange color, it's just orange because I clicked on it, but it will be highlighted in pink until she opens it. And you can also right click and highlight and it will highlight if you want to, like if there's one you want to remember to go back to. But generally, what's going to happen is you'll say, oh, I got a new bookmark, so Michelle will see that she got a new bookmark. Will be pink on her list. And then what she'll do is she'll double click just like we did in the beginning, and it will open up and she'll see Hermione's referral and go, oh, okay, well now I need to call and contact Hermione and make sure that I check out, make sure she's eligible for the program and try to enroll her into services. There is one tab that I want to make you aware of. There is a follow-ups tab. So what you may know in Profiler is that in Profiler, you cannot do a note for a program until they're open to that program. So if you want to jot down any follow-ups you made regarding this referral, it actually goes on this referral and it just happens until they're enrolled to the program. Once they're enrolled, we do notes just like we would normally do notes. But let's say I wanted to make a note that, yes, I did call and contact her. I go to the follow-ups tab, click on the plus. I put my date, so it'll be today. And the follow-up type is phone contact. So then you can say, called and left voicemail. Return call to set up enrollment. Something like that. Super simple. Just one of those things. If it's not written down somewhere, it didn't happen. We got to document stuff. So then you click OK. And then if let's say I'm the one who referred this to Michelle. If Michelle notes on the follow-ups that, yes, I contacted her and I see 1 or 2 phone contacts, maybe even a letter sent or something like that, I can see Michelle has been trying to reach out to this person. If there's nothing on the follow-ups, it just looks like we haven't reached out to them, which is normally not the case. We just don't always give ourselves credit for the work that we do. So make sure you write it down on that little note. Okay, and then you save it. Now, what happens if your bookmarks box is getting pretty full? You already enrolled these cases and you don't need these bookmarks anymore. You just click on it, hit the minus. It says, are you sure you want to delete? And you just say yes. If you have a lot of bookmarks, you can also select multiple by holding down Shift. You can select arrange and delete all those bookmarks at once. But I highly recommend not deleting bookmarks until they're already enrolled or you've already followed up with them, because it can serve as a reminder that you need to go back and work with the person. So that is how bookmarks work and what referrals look like in Profiler. If you have any questions about this process, or there's something that I didn't think to include in this video, you have a great comment or something that you wanted to add, then please reach out to me, email me, let me know, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.